He says Garnacho isn't being sold because of his performance, but because of his attitude. Amorim needs players that are 100% on his side. Players are blah, blah, blah. Listen, make no mistakes. I'm not saying in any way that what Garnacho did or what Garnacho said was right. No. I have condemned it. What he did was very wrong. He shouldn't have said something like that. Yes. Sometimes players are frustrated, and out of frustration, they can do things that don't sit well with the coach, things that don't sit well with the fans. Yes. But also understand that as a coach, if you keep punishing every single player that has done something wrong by selling them off, in no distance time, you sell all the players in your team. In fact, you won't even get to sell all the players in your team because you sell one, you sell two, you sell three. Their friends left in the dressing room will turn against you, and in no distant time, the team will sack you. And you continue in that attitude, they keep sacking you in all the teams you go. And at the end of the day, there will be no team left to employ you other than teams like Coventry and Blackpool. That's what will be your portion. Right? Nobody's saying what Garnacho did was wrong. If coaches have to punish players every single time, do you know how many times that Ferguson had to discipline players in Manchester United? You know how many times the Den has to discipline players in Madrid? Do you know how many times, if coaches will have to sack players just for being rude, then Hansi Flick would have sacked someone like Rafinha? Do you know how many times we have seen in this video, because you guys might say Alex Ferguson, those ones are olden era. Do you know how many times Mourinho has had to discipline Balotelli and the likes of Marco Materazzi in Inter Milan? Okay, that one now olden days, now old era. We have seen recent times where KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, told his coach, Pep, shut up. We have seen it in a match. He told him, shut up. Why didn't Pep sell him off? Why didn't he discipline him by selling him off? If you keep punishing every single player for every time they act of frustration, in no distant time, there will be no team for you to lead. That is what we are saying. He's trying to make the same mistake that Erik ten Hag made last summer by sending this guy on exile to Napoli. And today, it has paid off for him.